Welcome to the Earn Your Happy podcast. I'm Lori Harder, founder of the Bliss Project, 3-time fitness world champion, fitness expert, and cover model turned self-love junkie, lifestyle entrepreneur, and author. Each week, I'll bring you a guest or a thought that will help you bust through your fears, connect to your soul, and get focused and clear so you can elevate your life, business, and relationships. We don't wait until we're ready for someone to tell us we're good enough. We take what we want and we anoint ourselves. Get ready to earn, own, and unapologetically rock your happiness every single day. Are you with me? Here we go. Welcome back to the Earn Your Happy podcast, and it's time for another quickie. Can you tell I love to sing everything? And it's important to fit in inspiration, you guys. There's always time to fit it in because we have to seek it every single day, right? What makes you happy? And that is so aligned with what we're going to talk about today because we're going to talk about living with intention. And I know that is such a buzzword right now. We've got a lot of soul-worthy buzzwords, and I love them all. I'm not going to lie. Like, if I could have a coffee mug with all of my favorite buzzwords on it, that would make me very, very happy. So maybe I'll make that. I don't know. Maybe I'll take a pottery class and make that. And I would have to set an intention to do that. So I want to read you guys a couple quotes that I found, and some have people's names on them. Some I could not find who wrote these quotes. This is one of those. I could not find who wrote it. Intentional living means making choices for your life based on your greatest values, not the habits of others. And I also want to take that one step further and say, not on the habits of your own, right? Because I think intentional living is the opposite of maybe the habits that we possibly have right now. If we're not living an intentional life, it means that we are quite possibly defaulting to our old habits. So I love this other one. That was the day she made herself or himself the promise to live from intention and less from habit. So right now you might be living in a place where you wake up, you don't even realize that the first thing in your head is something negative about something that you have to do. Maybe you go downstairs and you're already talking in a negative way to yourself. Why did I do that? I really need to eat healthy. I should do this, but I don't want to. I want this. Oh, why? Why did I say that to that person yesterday? Why do I have to go to this place? Why am I stuck in this job? Why didn't I work out? Why did I drink that wine? I hate this. I hate my body. I hate my life. Why do I still live here? This is bugging me. My house is a mess. All of these things that are literally setting ourselves up to have a crap day. I mean, that just stressed me out, even just saying that. Did anyone else get stressed out? Yes, you did. Because if you want to live from intention to have a happy life, if your intention is to have a happy life, it has to start in the morning. It has to start from the second you open your eyes. So my husband and I, Chris, we've really been setting the intention to live to the fullest, happiest, most joyful capacity that we possibly can. Don't get me wrong. We've got our crap days. We have our crazy moments. We get crazy. We throw mini tantrums. But we really, for the most part, I can say that we are in a state of pure joy because we continue to choose it. We continue to set the intention to choose joy instead and live from a joyful place, right? And there's so many different things that you can do in order to do that. But I think a lot of it is going to be choosing right away from the morning. So the second we wake up, we say a gratitude prayer, or you can just say your gratitudes, or you can just say your prayers, right? And then from there we say a mantra. So you guys, if you've been listening, you know what it is. I'm happier, healthier, wealthier, and more fit than I was yesterday. And we keep saying that over and over and over until we actually feel it and mean it, because the first one is not. It's more like a chore, it feels like. So you have to continue to say it until you feel it, right? So you make yourself feel it. You hear each word and you allow yourself to know what each word would actually feel like. So you're creating that feeling in your mind and then sending it out to your body. And then all of a sudden, that's what you're focused on. And you head down the stairs and you keep saying your gratitudes, or you head down the hallway, wherever you head, and you keep on saying your gratitudes. And then whatever you get to eat that morning, just really be thankful. I just love savoring my cup of coffee, and I do some foamed almond milk in my Nespresso foamed almond milk maker. I guess it's just a foamed milk machine, basically. By the way, I know I'm going to be asked about this. So it is an espresso milk foamer, and it rocks my world because it foams almond milk. And I just sit in complete gratitude for how blessed we are in this country to have these times before we go to work and we get our cup of coffee, we get almond milk, we get to choose healthy food, we get options. We are so, so blessed. So focusing on that and really switching your day around and living with intention. I want to be happy. So when we live with intention, also what I want to talk about is living with intention means saying no to things that are important so that we can say yes to the things that are important to us, right? That matter the most to us. So we forget that if we're going to be living an intentional life, thinking that we are at the beck and call of our emails and our Facebook inboxes is not our agenda at all. That is everybody else's agenda, is your Facebook inbox, your Twitter feed that you feel you have to respond back to, your emails that feel like they are the most pressing, right? They will always be in there. They will always continue to come. I really wish there was a setting where they could all just come maybe at like 4:00 in the afternoon after I've done everything, because nothing is so important. And believe me, it will be marked urgent if it is, that you have to get in that inbox and put your life on hold, right? I think the same thing with phone calls. You need to look at your day and plan it with intention of the most important things that need to get done, and just put those one or two things in there, and everything else will fall around it. Everything else will fall around it. I promise you. And during those times, your phone goes off, your email goes off. Believe me, if it is an emergency, right? You can get a text message, or you can turn your phone on silent, whatever that is. People will get a hold of you. All will be fine, and all will be waiting for you when you are done with your most pressing, most important things. And the only way to accomplish a life that you choose and on your terms is to set intentions and make sure that you are doing them first and eliminating all other distractions during that time. And as much as you feel like the world is going to crumble, or you're going to miss out on something, or you have to pick up that phone, or someone's going to be mad at you, that's okay. Because otherwise you're going to be mad at yourself for the rest of your life. And you just can't carry that around. That's not what you're here for. You're not here to just answer messages and emails and be at the beck and call of everybody for their problems or whatever they need from you. You are here to live intentionally. You are here to share your message. You are here to live big. You are here to love hard. And you can't do that when you think that you have to please everybody else first. We're just asking about a couple of things that you know you would love to get done throughout the day, scheduling them in the night before and doing whatever it takes to get those in. So for some of you, that is just going to mean that if you want to start working out so that you can be healthy, so that you can feel confident at that meeting, so that you can feel good, so that you can stop losing it with your kids because you're having a freak out moment because you just don't feel good, you feel crazy, you're tired, you're stressed out, then all that means for you is setting the intention of getting more sleep. So that means maybe setting an alarm at like 6:30 or 7 o'clock that evening, saying, start getting ready for bed, start knowing what you need to do, go lay out your outfit for the next day, start drinking your hot tea, start calming down. For some of you, this is going to be 8 or 9 o'clock at night. For some of you, if you have to get up really early, like I said, it's going to be earlier in the evening, but it has to start the night before. So whenever you set an intention, remember that you have to back it up and say, okay, but what comes before this in order to make this happen? Okay. And if that doesn't go deep enough, then you need to say what comes before this, that this needs to happen, right? Do you need to actually sit down and have a whole planning session the week before to really mark off those times, set those alarms as reminders so that you can start living a life that you choose, a life that is on purpose, a life that is purposely slowing down so that you can enjoy it, right? So doesn't that sound good? You can actually choose to have some downtime, to have some enjoyable time, to have some connection time, to have some you time so that you can be the best you for everybody else. All right, you guys, I would love to hear what intention you're going to set and stick to. And one of my favorite places to hang out is Instagram. So make sure you hit me up there, or you can also find me on Facebook, and I love to do Facebook Lives every single morning. I know, it's crazy. So Monday through Friday, I'm pretty much doing Facebook Lives between 8 and 9 Pacific time. So I'd love to catch you there because I actually get to say hello to you. But I'm so grateful for all of you. And if you love this episode, make sure you share it. And also, you guys, if you could head on over to iTunes, this means the world to me, to give a 5-star rating if you love what we're doing over here, if you love the guests that we have on, and also if you could subscribe and review, because I'm going to tell you what that helps me do. So when you do that, when you give a 5-star rating, when you subscribe and you leave a comment about maybe someone you love or something you love about the podcast, it allows me to get some pretty amazing guests on. What does that mean for you? You get amazing, awesome info and coaching. So when I go to ask these people to be on, guess what they want to see? Awesome ratings, reviews, and comments. So you guys are actually helping me get some incredible people on here so that I can give you the best information and the best coaching and the best mentoring that I could possibly think of, because nothing is good until shared. I truly believe that. And I want to share everything that I have ever learned that is good with you guys, because if we can do that, we elevate the planet. We all lead a happy, intentional life, because it's no fun to be happy alone, guys. We got to bring everybody with us. This is what life is about. All right. I'm so grateful for you. I cannot even begin to express it. Without you, I could not live a life of purpose. So until next time, you guys, earn your happy. Bye, everyone. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me on the Earn Your Happy podcast. I am so glad that you stopped by. If you could take 1 second to share this episode with someone you think would love it, that would be absolutely amazing, and we would be forever grateful. Also, please leave us a review if you feel so moved by going to iTunes and leaving us an honest thought, an honest comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you want to hear more of. It would really help us out on our journey to helping thousands and thousands of people. Until then, don't forget to earn your happy. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.
Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. And I want to make sure that you have my phone number, and I'm not kidding. Did you know that I have a community text number? For real. My phone number is 310-496-8363. This goes directly to my phone. All you have to do is text the word daily to 310-496-8363. And I literally text you every single day, Monday through Friday. I actually just got done 30 seconds ago texting a bunch of people back. And I talk to you all of the time. You guys, people always ask me how I got my community text number and how it works. Well, all you have to do is you can just go to community.com and get your own. Community makes it easy to get a phone number that you can use to build your audience using text. People just text you at your number and they're added to your group. Then you can text them out audios, video links, anything you want. You guys, I text out happy birthday videos. I love to send podcast links, thoughts about life, book recommendations, different events that I'm doing in the local area. Texting gets me out of the noise of social media and directly into your hand. And now you can start texting your people too. Just go to community.com to get your phone number. They give you a 10-digit real phone number, not those weird short codes that look like spam, but it's more than a phone number. Your new number comes with an inbox for SMS and texting. This means you can actually manage your text list from your computer and an app on your phone. You can schedule text to send at certain times and to certain groups. You can even set up auto replies or let your assistant or customer service team answer your text messages via Community's awesome dashboard. Just go to community.com and ask for a free demo. They'll show you how it works and get you your number. It's time to start texting your audience versus just posting on social media. Everyone uses Community for that. So go check them out at community.com. I can tell you it's not just great for communicating with my audience, but Chris and I use Community and our texts to also sell out our launches. I'm telling you, you get such an incredible response because you really are creating a true, deep sense of community. And it's so intimate. It's freaking amazing. Go check it out at community.com. Hey, I know if you're listening to this podcast that you have big dreams and big goals. And one of the things that can really stop you is struggling with your marketing. Trust me, I have been there. Are you using 10 different systems just to build your online business? Then I want you to try Kajabi. Kajabi helps you build your web pages, set up funnels, and sell your courses, content, coaching, or communities. You've been hearing me talk a lot about funnels on this podcast and the importance of your email list. You can get a free trial at kajabi.com. That's Kajabi.com. I've talked about Kajabi before, but here's something that's super cool and new. They just rolled out an AI assistant for creating your online course curriculum. And this means you just type in a topic that you want to create on a course or webinar and bam, it just generates a sample outline for you. It takes a ton of the hard work away. Of course, you're going to customize it to be your own, but this really helps you get over the struggle of how in the world to start, which is where most people stop. If you're like me, starting is always the hardest part, and that's what makes Kajabi so popular. They've made it easier for creators to build web pages, build courses, build coaching programs, build membership sites, build checkout pages, and build email funnels. So if you're struggling with any of those, you got to go check it out. Go to kajabi.com. Kajabi was really the first all-in-one system and is trusted by over 100,000 creators. I think that's good enough for me. Also as influencers and marketers who use this. And now their smart AI platform makes it easy to take what you know and turn it into an online course and business. Go start building with a free trial at kajabi.com. That's Kajabi.com.
Hey y'all, I'm so excited to share with you, Earn Your Happy is now part of Growth Day Podcast Network. A bunch of us are coming together to bring more growth to the world and support shows and brands that we truly believe in. And one of my friends is also on the network, and I'd love for you to go subscribe to his show. You guys, Trent Shelton has the most incredible podcast. It's called Straight Up with Trent Shelton, and it's going to remind you that you are built for this. I have heard Trent speak in person multiple times. I've listened to his podcast a ton. He's coming on the show, and I literally cannot wait because this man just spits straight fire. It is like truth that goes to your core and makes you take action right away. If you want one of those podcasts that when you're just out on a walk, you can't help but want to start running and run through a wall in your life, this is the show to go listen to. So you guys make sure that you go subscribe to the show Straight Up with Trent Shelton. You're going to love it.